Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at Polkadot as well as a few other altcoins, as the entire market has started to slightly dump back down. Now, before we jump into all of that, make sure you guys go check out the Discord down below. Inside the Discord, I'll be sending out trades that I'm personally taking every single day, and as you see on the screen right now, all the members that have been copying those trades have been winning immensely. When you join up, you can very easily just copy and paste those trades over to your exchange and start profiting like you're seeing on the screen right now. So make sure you do that. It will be the first link in the description. Now back to the video. So I've actually taken a few positions which I'll show you in just a few moments on a few different altcoins, but overall crypto is starting to come back down a bit today, and the entire market is red, obviously after we closed severely red on the S&P yesterday. That bloodbath is most likely going to continue, as again, nothing major was released about the tariffs just yet, and the effects are still going to come into place. So we're going to be still expecting a lot of blood on the S&P, and I think crypto will slightly correlate, as again, the market isn't getting any stronger. So overall, I think we're looking at a slightly bearish scenario. Bitcoin will most likely come down to 74, 68, 69-ish, as we predicted previously. I think altcoins like Polkadot, for example, still have a bit of way to go down to like $3.60. There's some room for profit there, which we're going to jump into in a sec as well, because as I was saying on Polkadot in a lot of videos, anything under $4 is an immense buy. You know, when we're getting in that territory, it's very good value, but that doesn't mean you can't short either on the lower time frames. So it's a very good hedge to take. You know, you're buying and DCAing on spot for the longer term, but for the shorter term, you can be taking these shorter term short positions and actually profit whilst it's going down, but still be able to buy up a value and profit when it goes back up. So it's very important to hedge your positions, especially when you're investing for the longer term, and especially when it's crypto, because crypto is very unpredictable. Not just crypto, but the entire market. Nobody could have really predicted these tariffs were going to cause such an effect, or that they were going to be placed this quickly, or anything like that. And all of that happened, and the way we know nobody was able to really predict it is because of how severely the market crashed. The only person to really predict it was Warren Buffett, because again, he cashed out of all of his positions. But regardless, I think Polkadot can easily come back down to roughly $3.59, maybe find some support here before we head back up, because every single time we've gone under $4 on Polkadot, we've always rallied back up to roughly $11 to $12. So again, there's very good value there, and I'll be showing you positions in just a second. A few of the coins to take a look at whilst we're dumping is going to be the meme coins and the really bad performers of the year. For example, Dog with Hat. Yeah, it's fallen down a lot. It is, you know, quite close to support. It still has a lot of room to fall though. It's not really got that community left behind it, and I think, you know, shorts nearly to zero are inevitable. Sure, it might go up when the market goes up and whatnot, but we're just trying to short for the shorter term. So easy shorts here. I think, again, mitigate your risk. You know, if you're shorting these meme coins, you want to hedge with longer term positions as well. Buy up some Bitcoin on the supports, ETH on the supports. Ethereum, you know, broke 1.8k, now at 1.7k, will probably head to 1.5, 1.6k, somewhere around here. You can short and start buying up the dip. You know, anyone not buying ETH under 2k is probably severely against making a profit. There's going to be an easy 2.5x, even more maybe with staking. I think the potential here is very strong. So make sure you're, you know, hedging and buying the dip. Other coins to really look for on shorts will include coins that have outperformed the market recently and pumped up. API 3 being one of them. Probably got some very good news, hence for the pump, but now it's coming back down, and will probably come back down to where it started at, like 60 cents. So that's where we can short to. Sort of regret not shorting slightly higher up, but hey, we can't, you know, get all the positions we want. So yeah, very good stuff there. I'll quickly show you the positions right now, and then we'll go back into a bit of the chart analysis. So as you guys can see, I have 3 positions open, all shorts. One is on API 3 with 10x leverage, one is on Ethereum with 10x, and one is on Polkadot with also 10x. Now again, I've gone in with little risk. I'm hedging as well on my longer term portfolio by buying the dip. So overall, we're going to be, you know, looking for a win regardless. We're going to be looking to take profits relatively soon as well. Again, I'll show you the take profits we have in just a second. API 3 I think is going to be one of the easier short positions. Again, pumped up relatively high due to news. Now it's going to come back down because the market is severely suffering. ETH still has some room to drop, you know, 1.55, 1.6k, somewhere around there. So $130 per ETH short, and Polkadot as well has a bit of room to fall. These aren't going to be, you know, make it or break it positions where I'm looking to make 10x, 5x, whatever. These are just simply hedges against the long-term portfolio. And then when I take profits on these positions, I can just flip them back into the long-term port and just have amplified the position for the longer term. So I think it's very, very important to hedge. And if you're interested in hedging as well and need a place to get futures trades and actually have these futures trades available, then check out the exchange I'm working with, which is Mexi. When you use my links to sign up down below, you'll get lower fees, which are severely needed because a lot of exchanges take high fees and leave your profits minimal. And also when you use my links, you'll get some nice sign up bonuses as well. So make sure you do all of that. I will leave a link to it down in the description below. Now back to the analysis a bit. So for API 3, we're going to be looking to take a few profits roughly at 60 cents, somewhere around here. What would that look like in percentage terms? Well, from right now, roughly a 24% dip. So with 10x leverage, 240%. With dog with hat, I don't have a specific take profit yet. It's more so based on the market, because if you haven't really realized yet, when Bitcoin, you know, dumps maybe 2%, alts will dump 4-5%. Meme coins, you know, really worthless coins will dump double that. So anywhere from 8 to 10-12%. So whenever I'm going to start see Bitcoin, you know, slow down and start to come back up slightly, I would just take some profits on dog with hat, and that will be sort of the hedge there. As for Polkadot, this isn't necessarily, you know, a position I'm very certain on for the downside, because I still see the value in it so highly. It's simply a hedge for me. So whilst this position might not make it or break it for me, it's going to be like a 6% dip with 10x leverage. That's 60% profit, you know, compared to API 3 dog with hat. It's really minimal, but with that 60%, I can just put it back into the long-term port on DOT, stake that back up, and it just amplifies. It's so important. A lot of people don't realize the importance of compounding the gains. You know, that 60% into a 15% APR into a 3x trade up for the long term, dude, that's huge. So yeah, and for ETH, again, we sort of touched base on this, probably gonna fall to like 1.56k. And yeah, as for ETH, we're gonna be looking to take profits like 1.6k, and buying the dips so severely. I think ETH is so undervalued right now and will perform really well during the next run. Now, if you did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe. Slightly different format today, showing you some trades I'm taking, jumping into a few other coins as well. Let me know down in the comments if you did enjoy it, and I'll be sure to do more of these in more videos. If you need a place to actually copy my trades, again, check out the Discord down below, first link in the description. We've been crushing it lately, even during this absolutely terrible market, which for us isn't that terrible because we've been crushing it. Make sure you join up, first link in the description. And again, if you need a place to trade, use Mexi down below. When you use my links, you'll get some sign up bonuses and some lower fees. So yeah, win-win. Make sure you do it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.